Picture yourself in your golden years, stepping out of bed and contemplating the day ahead. Your body is a symphony of aches and pains, each step a reminder of the passage of time. As you shuffle into the bathroom, your muscles, joints, and legs protest with every movement, echoing your body's weariness. After sipping your morning coffee, you reach out to a trusted friend, a nice person who lacks social boundaries and lets you freely weave tales of physical discomfort. Yet despite the conversation, a sense of emptiness lingers as you find yourself idly scrolling through social media, reminiscent of carefree teenage summers, but now without a parent to turn to for solace, direction, or simply to complain that you are bored. But here's the truth. Retirement doesn't have to be a monotonous cycle of discomfort and longing for purpose. It can be a vibrant phase filled with new adventures, meaningful connections, and personal growth. Let's rewrite the narrative together and embrace the full potential of your retirement journey, because it's never too late to live a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Welcome to my podcast on how not to retire, a psychological approach to retiring healthy and wealthy. Episode 13, Living with Intent. Greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Richard Himmer. Retirement is commonly associated with relaxation, leisure, and a life of ease. However, this conventional notion of retirement fails to capture the essence of living with intention during the golden years. In a society where aging is often viewed as the passive acceptance of discomfort, Gary Brecka's insightful quote, "Aging is the aggressive avoidance of discomfort," challenges us to redefine retirement as an opportunity for purposeful living. In today's podcast, we explore the concept of retiring with intent, emphasizing the importance of embracing purpose, meaning, and continuous growth in our later years. Retirement should no longer be seen as a time solely for lounging around or escaping the demands of work, unless, of course, you want to retire to the grave early. Instead, it presents an occasion for individuals to discover or rediscover their passions, engage in meaningful activities, and contribute to society in different ways. Embracing retirement with intent means actively seeking fulfillment and purpose beyond the traditional boundaries of work, which is what our identity was up until the time of retirement. It provides the perfect opportunity, meaning retirement, to explore personal passions that may have been neglected during career responsibilities when raising the children was all you had time for. Whether it be pursuing a long-held hobby, learning a new skill, or engaging in volunteer work, retirees can find immense satisfaction by dedicating their time and energy to activities that bring them joy. By actively pursuing their interests, retirees can live with a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment. And at the risk of being repetitive here, because we need to know our identity first, then our purpose follows. When our purpose is intact, these ideas become infinitely easier. The probability of finding a purpose without an identity is well nigh unto impossible. So again, preparing, planning in advance, knowing who you are, knowing what you want to do, knowing why you're getting up in the morning are all really critical aspects to this process. Living with intention involves a commitment to ongoing personal growth and learning, being a lifelong learner, regardless of age. Retirement should not be seen as a halt to intellectual stimulation, but rather as an opportunity to expand one's knowledge and skills. It's one thing to read a book. It's another thing to know what you read. Too many people become self-help junkies in this life. They read and they read and they read, and they brag about how many books they've read in a year. But they never really study it. They can't remember what they read. They don't ever implement what they read. So what's the purpose of reading? I know people who just put on TVs in multiple rooms just so they have the noise. That's all you're doing when you're reading a book for the purpose of reading a book. Have an intent, something as simple as reading a book when you read it. So if someone interrupts you while you're reading and say, "What are you reading?" And you're saying, for example, I'm reading a book called Texas right now by James Michener. It's on the history of Texas. Absolutely fascinating. At any time you stop me, I'm going to go, "Oh man, I just learned this, and I learned this." Last night I was telling my wife all the things that I just learned. She just, of course, just smiles, not quite condescendingly, but you get my drift, because she's already read the book. And she's told me a lot about it, and that's why I've started reading the book. So it's important that we learn how to engage in lifelong learning, not just through books, but through courses, workshops, or even pursuing a new degree. All of these things can keep you intellectually sharp and open new doors to new possibilities. The purpose behind intellectual sharpness is the role it plays on your body, and the role that your body's health and well-being plays is directly impact into your mental acuity. Retiring with intent means making a positive impact on the world around you, contributing to the community through volunteer work, mentorship programs, or even starting a social initiative allows retirees to channel passions and experiences towards meaningful causes. By actively participating in community activities, retirees can find a sense of purpose, social connection, and fulfillment. Living with intention in retirement requires a holistic approach to well-being. Prioritizing physical exercise, proper nutrition, and mental health is vital for maintaining a fulfilling and purposeful life. Regular physical activity not only improves overall health, but also boosts mood and cognitive function. Engaging in mindfulness practices, meditation, or seeking therapy can aid in managing emotional challenges that can arise during the retirement transition. Don't be afraid to try something new. Literally, right before I started this recording, I got a text message from my sister who's with my mom at a retirement center, and part of her physical activity today was beating drums. They got probably 12 drums set up with all these people in the room and a leader, and they got this cool music going on in the background, and they're just beating the drums. She's moving, it's fun, it's engaging, and it's connecting socially, right? Retiring and living with intention empowers you, individuals, to embrace purpose, embrace passion, and personal growth during your golden years. Remember Gary Brecka's quote, "Aging is the aggressive avoidance of discomfort." It should serve as a powerful reminder that retirement is not a passive phase, but an opportunity to pursue purposeful and fulfilling life activities. By redefining retirement out of this leisure construct and incorporating activities that bring joy and contribute to the community, you foster personal growth, and you can truly embrace the potential for your purpose, for intentional living. When you get up in the morning, you know why you're getting up, you know what you're going to do, and it's exciting. You can't wait to do what it is you've got to do. So let's shift the mindset, embrace possibilities, and embark on a journey of purposeful aging. So the idea to expand this narrative by incorporating the research is what I want to do in this next segment. It's important to know that I'm not just saying this, that there's substance behind it. This segment, I just titled it, "The Importance of Having a Purpose," from a research perspective. Researchers have consistently shown that having a sense of purpose contributes to overall well-being and longevity, including retirement. A study conducted by Patrick Hill and Nicholas Turiano, this was done in 2014, found that individuals with a greater sense of purpose tend to have lower mortality rates and reduced risk of chronic diseases. Having a purpose provides retirees with a reason to wake up every morning and a sense of direction, which positively impacts their mental and physical health. Moreover, a sense of purpose has been linked to better cognitive functioning in older adults, hence my mom beating a drum. According to a study published in the Journal of Aging and Health, this would be in 2013, individuals who reported a higher sense of purpose had a lower risk of developing cognitive decline and were more likely to maintain their cognitive abilities over time. Lifelong learners. Engaging in purposeful activity stimulates the brain. It promotes mental agility, and it enhances overall cognitive well-being. Now, retiring with intent involves actively engaging in mental stimulation as well in order to maintain that cognitive vitality. Research suggests that mental activity and intellectual engagement are key factors in preserving cognitive function and preventing said decline in older adults. A longitudinal study published in the Journal of Aging and Health, that would be 2009, revealed that mentally stimulating activities such as reading, and I'm just going to add reading with a purpose to learn, puzzles, learning new skills were all associated with a reduced risk of cognitive decline. So in 2015, a study was published in the Journal of International Neuropsychological Society found that participation in mentally challenging activities such as computer use, hobbies, those two, among other things, were linked to better executive functioning and, get this, memory in older adults. When we say, oh, my memory's fading, oh, I'm getting old, I can't remember it, you're just telling yourself how to act. Stop it. There is no reason under the sun for you to say, oh, I'm getting older, my memory's fading. You don't have to have a memory fade. Start doing the things necessary to get your mental acuity going in the opposite direction of what you keep telling it that it's doing. These findings underscore the importance of ongoing mental stimulation and learning. In retirement, do not stop when you retire. Keep the cognitive abilities growing, and your mental well-being will actually increase. It'll improve. Physical activity is not only crucial for maintaining physical health, but it also plays a significant role in promoting cognitive function and overall well-being in retirement. Regular exercise has been shown to have numerous benefits, including improved cardiovascular health, increased strength and flexibility, and for those of you living with someone always in a dour mood, it improves mood. Get them exercising. I remember even in my 30s, if I was dour, my wife would just say, hey, go play basketball. You're in a bad mood and I don't want to be around you till you're in a nice mood. I go play basketball, I come back in a great mood. She understood that concept years ago. So regarding cognitive health, a meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine in 2019 revealed that physical activity is associated with a reduced risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Engaging in aerobic exercise such as walking, swimming, or cycling has been shown to increase blood flow to the brain, stimulate the growth of new neurons, and improve cognitive function in older adults. And in the for what it's worth column, this is what we were told wasn't so when I was in my teens. I was told when I was in my teens that once I hit 30, it's all downhill from there. We're now finding how wrong that really was. So in addition to the cognitive benefits, physical activity in retirement also contributes to improved mental well-being, as we've mentioned. Exercise releases endorphins, and that just feels good, which promotes a positive mood and reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety. Engaging in regular physical activity also fosters social connections, as group exercise classes or sports activities provide opportunities for social interaction and support. Just as in summary, I've discovered a plethora of different ailments, maladies, and challenges that each of us go through as we engage into the retirement years. Most of them can be halted or stopped or interrupted, at least, if we simply move ourselves into action and take the appropriate steps. Research supports the notion that having a sense of purpose and staying active, both mentally and physically, are vital components of retiring with intent. Cultivating a purposeful life in retirement not only contributes to overall well-being and longevity, but also helps maintain cognitive function, enhance mental well-being, and promote social engagement. By incorporating purposeful activities, engaging in mental stimulation, and adopting a regular exercise routine, you can truly embrace a fulfilling and intentional retirement that's characterized by your personal growth, well-being, and a sense of purpose. Now remember, as I conclude this segment, don't try harder, try different. Engage yourself. And maybe you're already doing that, and this is just a reminder that what you're doing is working, and that's why you feel good. If it's an emotional challenge with a loved one, we've already covered some of it. Continue listening. We're going to continue giving you ideas of how to make your life as well as it can be, given the effort you put in. So until next time, May your habits harmonize with your purpose, leading to a life filled with happiness, joy, and well-being.